So when working with strings, the format method is very useful. Here are some examples to demonstrate that. So we're going to use the print function to display these statements directly. So print, and we're going to, inside this print, we're going to see how this format method works. So let me type out the following example. So you may have seen this before in your programming, I don't know, life, career, whatever you call it. In a string, you might have encountered curly braces with a number inside it. So we're going to say, today I had curly brace 0, curly brace, cups of curly brace 1, curly brace of, So here the format, so what's going to happen here, after this string, we're going to type in dot format, this method right here. So inside this, we give certain parameters to be passed that will replace these right here. So this is something else is to be expected here. In this number, this is going to be replaced by 3, and this one's going to be replaced by coffee. So let's build that. So as you can see, instead of saying this, it says today I had 3 cups of coffee. So that's basically the simple way of how the format method works. You can also use this method to assign values to the parameters in the string. So instead of using like these index numbers, we can use actual variables. So let's say print, and then we're going to have a list of prices. So let's say list of prices, prices, colon, and we're going to open some parentheses. This is just a string, no need for parentheses really. So we're going to open curly braces for X, open curly braces and close them for Y, and likewise for Z. So we have 3 variables. And then in the format method, we're going to assign values to these variables. So X is going to be 2.0, Y is going to be 1.5, and then Z is going to be 5. And then when we build that, you'll get these variables replaced with actual numbers. Another thing you can do is have positional and keyword arguments together at once. So you can use this positional and this keyword arguments, these variables right here, or keywords as they're called. So let's do that with another example. So we're going to print, inside that we're going to say the following. So I didn't open quotes, open our curly braces, vehicle, had curly braces 0, crashes, in curly braces 1, months. So as you can see here, these keywords aren't sort of indexed with these positional arguments right here. So when we do that, we have to keep in mind that the 0th position must go first. So we have 5, which is going to go here. And we're going to have 6, which is going to go here. And then we're going to define vehicle. So vehicle is equal to car. And then when we build that, everything gets filled in as expected. Moving on, you can use this method to align the text in a certain manner. You can align it to the left or to the right. So the left assignment is going to be enabled with the following syntax. So we have in the string, we will keep this outside the string just for the syntax demonstration. So we have colon, some sort of character, and then we're going to have left. This is the left alignment, is the less than, and then for right alignment, we're going to have the greater than symbol, like that. So in this, when defining the alignment, we have to specify the character which will replace the empty spaces and the number of places that the string will occupy. If that number is smaller than the string length, then the string will be printed out without alignment. So let's do this. Oh, so we have this syntax, and then we have dot format. I forgot to mention this, my apologies. And in the format, we have the actual string. So first we define the alignment dot format, the actual string itself. So let's erase that and see how this actually works in action. So print, and then we're going to have in quotes, curly brace, colon, left alignment 20, and then so left alignment 20, and then we're going to have dot format, and then inside format we're going to just say example text, and you see it's left aligned. So let's see the same thing with right align now. Okay, right align. And as you can see, it got, this is the left and that's right alignment. Okay, moving on. The format method is useful when formatting binary, hexadecimal, and octal numbers and so on. So we can see this in the following way. So let's see format, print actually, and then we're going to use a similar syntax as before, but this time we're going to say colon X, colon B, this is for binary, dot format, and what string we want to modify. Wait, no, that's inside the string, my bad. So we have that, dot format, and inside that we have 21, let's say, and we get an error. Oh, that's because I made it a string, my bad. Should be like that. There we go. When we get the binary form of that, sorry about that. And we have a similar syntax for hexadecimal, which is notated with X. So B is for binary format, X is for hexadecimal. And we get the hexadecimal form of this integer. And then for octal, we use an O instead. And then we get the octal form. So with that, that pretty much concludes this tutorial.